the cute cat in the little blue hat. Sergeant Stripes, he's the itty bitty kitty protecting the city. Sergeant Stripes, meow, meow. Here comes Sergeant Stripes. Meow, meow. Here comes Sergeant Stripes.
Oh, hi, Stripes. Meow. Look at what Mrs. Draper has handed in.
Don't be like that, Stripes. He's only trying to be friendly.
Can we keep him, Dad? Can we, please?
I'm sorry, Katie, he won't be here long. He's got a name tag with his address on it. He lives in a circus.
His name's Paolo. He's a runaway. Apparently he does it all the time.
Wow! Fancy living in a circus. How exciting.
I don't think Stripes is too impressed, Katie.
Night gown. Monkey. Spider monkey. Oh, stop it. Spider.
So, in addition to Mrs. Draper's best clock going missing from her mantelpiece, she found this here spider monkey in her living room. I've made a few inquiries, and apparently his name is Paolo, and he's escaped from a circus. I've been in contact with Paolo's owner, and he'll be collecting him later this afternoon. So, the duties for today are to find Mrs. Draper's stolen clock, arrest the offender, and to return Paolo to the circus. Now, I want you to look after Paolo until his owner arrives, Sergeant.
But, sir...
Take good care of that monkey.
Oh, dear. OK, gang. Paolo and I will go to Mrs. Draper's house to see if there are any clues. The inspector has told me to look after Paolo, so I'm not letting him out of my sight. You can stay here to wait for Paolo's owner to arrive. He shouldn't be long.
Did you see that? Yes, I did. That is a very rude monkey.
Not many clues here.
Do you think you'll find it, Sergeant? It has great sentimental value.
Never fear, Mrs. Draper. Sergeant Stripes is on the case. By the way, you'd better close that window until we apprehend the burglar. You can't be too careful in cases like this. Police officers have to keep their wits about them at all times, Paolo. I think we should do some house-to-house inquiries to see if anyone has seen anything suspicious. Well, come on, Paolo. Paolo? Where on earth has that monkey gone? There you are, Paolo. Where have you been? Well, just don't run off again. The inspector will go crazy if you get lost.
Good morning, Sergeant Stripes. Come for your chocolate mouse, have you?
Not today, Mrs. Peppermint. I'm investigating the theft of Mrs. Draper's clock. Have you seen anything suspicious?
Oh, dear. No, sorry. Who's your little friend?
His name is Paolo. He's escaped from a circus. I'm looking after him until his owner collects him.
Oh, how cute. Oh, dear.
Do you mind if I take a look around? Nothing to see here. Thank you, Mrs. Peppermint. And remember, if you see anything suspicious at all, give me a call.
Sergeant Stripes, there's been yet another crime. The inspector wants to see you straight away.
Another crime? Well, that's terrible. I'll be right there.
Not only has someone stolen Mrs. Draper's clock, but the villain's gone back and stolen a candlestick.
Huh? But I only left there a few minutes ago.
Well, the cheeky scoundrel must have taken it just after you left. I think we may be dealing with a team of professional criminals here.
Professional criminals? Oh dear, this is worse than I thought.
Poor Mrs. Draper. She must be really upset.
Oh, help! Help! Oh, there's been a burglary.
What burglary?
Someone has stolen my watch, right off of my wrist as well.
Oh, no! When did that happen?
It must have been just after you left, Sergeant. I know it was there when you came in, 'cause I just looked at it.
It appears that the thieves are following you around, Sergeant.
I don't believe it. I didn't see anything suspicious at all. Did you, Paolo?
What are we going to do, Sergeant Stripes?
Suppose we should start by looking for clues. But these criminals seem to be so professional, I don't think that there'll be any.
I hope you solve these cases, Sergeant. It looks very bad for you. 2 crimes committed right under your nose.
I wonder...
Right, Mrs. Peppermint. Show me exactly what you were doing when your watch was stolen. That's strange. I'm sure I put my pencil in here.
Is that your pencil, Sergeant?
What the... Yes! Yes, it is! Stop, thief! Follow that monkey! I don't believe it. It wasn't a gang of thieves. It was Paolo all the time.
How are we going to get everything back? I mean, none of us are very good climbers, and that tree looks awfully high.
Hold on. I think I've got an idea.
Oh, Paolo, don't be silly. Come down.
Paolo, you naughty boy.
That must be Paolo's owner from the circus.
Well, at least we've recovered all of the stolen goods.
Well, thank you for looking after Paolo. I'm sorry he took all those things. He was only playing. It's a trick he does with the clowns in the circus. Well, as long as you make sure it doesn't happen again, eh? I'm going to keep a very close eye on him.
Then you're free to go.
All in all, a good day's work, Sergeant. Well done.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Bye, Paolo. Be good.
Bye, Paolo. Come back any time. I'll miss Paolo, won't you, Dad?
Well, I suppose I will. But he's back where he belongs, at the circus. By the way, do you see my hat?